Dr. Olson now works with Daniel and Maria as they complete their third core exercise, identifying most critical issues in the couple's workbook.
In terms of working on stress and resolving stressful issues, a lot of the research shows that people put a lot of energy into things they can't change or that are low priority, and that if you really focus on just taking one stressor and dealing with it effectively, you're going to be more able to reduce your stress level.
Okay.
So if we picked one of the items in that cell where you're able to change as high priority, what would be the most pressing issue for you right now you'd like to talk about?
Probably living situation.
Okay. Well, talk a little bit about what the living situation is now with each of you.
I currently own a house.
Okay.
It's in a smaller suburb outside of the city.
Okay.
But it's pretty close to the city.
It's about 20-25 minutes, I guess, from the city. I live pretty close to downtown in an apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, which I've been living in for 3 years, and I kind of love it because it's really convenient for me to be able to bike to work. I mean, I've walked even sometimes, and
Okay.
you know, I have the buses. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's been really convenient.
And I really love my house.
Okay.
It's a 2-bedroom. I actually rent out one of the rooms to my college roommate.
Okay.
Came with me, and she rents out one of the rooms, and it's just a great situation. It has a nice little backyard, and you know, we have a dog, and it's nice to be able to, you know, it's perfect for me.
Okay.
And it's perfect. It's exactly what I'm kind of looking
Okay,
for.
so the issue is what's going to happen now when you get married. Let's just jump ahead.
Well,
you know?
I mean, it's a nice house. I just where I'm at now with work, it's just I have never perceived myself living in the suburbs.
Okay.
It's
Which doesn't make any sense to me. Like it doesn't. I mean, I just don't see why it makes that much of a difference. I mean, I don't know. I personally think if we have a bigger place to live that I already own, that it makes much more sense to be there than to be downtown. I mean, I don't know. I love downtown, and I love that area, but it's just not. It just doesn't make sense to me.
But yet she hasn't graduated yet. I mean, she still has a little bit left to go on her MBA, so we don't even know, I guess, what your job is going to be or where it's going to be, and most likely it's going to be
But really,
in the city.
But true. But I mean, no matter what the job ends up being, it's not going to be that far away from where I live. I mean, there's really nothing in the city that's that far away from where I am. And your job, I mean, a 20-minute commute is not asking a lot. It's kind of what most normal people do, I would have to say.
So it's obvious you both have pretty strong feelings about this. You haven't talked about it very much, it sounds like.
We've kind of, I mean, it's been brought up, but I feel we've kind of avoided it because it's been easy to do since it was a ways away, but it's becoming more pressing.
It sounds like it's an issue that we better talk more about, and it'd be good for you to process and try to get some kind of resolution. Does that sound like it?
I think that's a great idea. I don't know. This is just something that's really hard for me to see the way he's looking at it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Well, this is actually an ideal kind of conflict for us to bring up a model that we've developed called 10 Steps for Resolving Couple Conflict.
Okay.
And I think what we'll do is kind of shift to that exercise and bring this issue, because this is an issue you're going to have to decide in the next few months. And we'll try to get some resolution. How's that sound to you?
That sounds great.